There will be some tiny spoilers for the manga in today's video. It's not that big of a spoiler, but if you don't want to be spoiled regardless on what's to come for you anime watchers, then click off of the video. You have been warned. When talking about the villains and different types of quirks in the My Hero series, some are usually considered to be the most dangerous in the whole entire series. And if you are like me, you just throw all for one stealing someone's quirks and amplifying it to make it even more dangerous. But what if I told you that possibly the most dangerous things in the series are babies and children? In today's video, I will be discussing how babies and children could potentially be the most dangerous in a world full of villains. Now, babies are probably one of the most harmless things on the planet. I mean, all they really do is cry, sleep, eat, and poop. In the My Hero world, they are pretty much the same, except some babies will be able to manifest their quirks as soon as they are born, which is typically rare that some children have already manifested their quirks as babies, since children usually manifest their quirks when they are about the age of 4 or 5. We have 3 examples of babies activating their quirks, one that is harmless, another that could cause self-inflicting harm, and lastly one that was shown to hurt others by unintentionally using their quirk. The first quirk baby on this list made its debut in the first episode and chapter of the main My Hero series, and that's the luminescent baby. From what we know, the baby was the first known person to have a quirk, and the quirk just gives the baby the ability to light up, which is pretty much harmless, probably annoying to those who sleep in the dark, but other than that, it's a harmless quirk for a baby to have. The next quirk baby is Koichi, which we should all be familiar with as the main protagonist in the My Hero Academia Vigilante series, which is a spin-off from the main and original My Hero Academia series. Now, Koichi's quirk was activated as a baby and it was dangerous, but it was only dangerous to himself. His quirk is Slide and Glide, and in the beginning of the Vigilante series, it was explained to us that he could only use his quirk to be able to slide on the ground with both his hands and feet touching the ground. Seems pretty harmless until his mom then explains that as a baby he was able to float, and sometimes he would try and float into ongoing traffic and would put his own life in danger a lot. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I don't think a baby is going to survive being hit by a car, even if it's in a manga. But like I said earlier, Koichi's quirk is dangerous, but only to himself. Only because babies won't know right from wrong when it comes to floating into dangerous and life-threatening situations. The last quirk baby that we will be talking about in this list of examples is Present Mike. Present Mike's quirk is voice, which allows him to increase the volume of his voice, which gives him the ability to create loud, high-pitched sounds. It was explained to us during the practical exam what happened when he was delivered as a baby. When he let out his first cry, his parents and the delivery doctor had blood coming out from their ears. So out of the 3 examples that I gave, 2 of them were completely harmless, but Present Mike was the only quirk baby to have hurt the people around him by making their ears bleed using his quirk unintentionally, which makes babies really dangerous in the world of My Hero just because they could activate and use their quirks unintentionally. Like, a baby doesn't know any better, and not only are they dangerous, but their quirks are going to be stronger than whatever quirks their parents had. This is confirmed during the remedial course arc, where we saw the children use their quirks, and Present Mike even said, why are they so strong for their age? Then we are given the quirk singularity theory. This theory is the idea of quirks continuing to mix and evolve to a point where they will become so strong that nobody will be able to control them anymore, which explains why the children using their quirks were so strong for their age. Now mix the thought of the quirk singularity theory and quirk babies, then there might be a huge problem in the future of the My Hero series. Here's a little scenario of how dangerous a quirk baby could be. Just imagine if the Space Hero 13 was a quirk baby. They could have used their quirk black hole when they got delivered and could have killed their parents and the doctors that delivered them, and possibly destroying the hospital that they got delivered at, and possibly killing everyone at the hospital. Now, you could put a quirk dampening device on a baby as soon as they are born, but from what we know, you can't tell when someone will manifest their quirk or what quirk they will manifest. Now, you're probably wondering what I meant by what quirk they could manifest. Well, in the manga, we are told that a child could manifest one of either parent's quirk, which is pretty common, or a child could manifest a combination of both parents' quirks, which is pretty rare. The best example for this would be Todoroki's half cold, half hot quirk. But in extremely rare cases, a child could manifest a completely different quirk that has nothing to do with either parent's quirks, and that is probably the scariest one of them all, because at that point you don't know if the baby or the child will be a quirk baby or will manifest a totally different and possibly more dangerous quirk than what their parents have by the age of 4. Heidi is a great example of an extremely rare child manifesting an uncontrollable quirk, just because she manifested the quirk rewind, which was a totally different quirk than what her parents had. And she had accidentally killed her father because of it, by rewinding him so far back that he didn't even exist anymore. These children are no joke, especially with how wild their emotions could be. I mean, take away a toy from one and they could get so pissed that they could just use their quirk and kill you for it. The future of My Hero could be quite scary only by kids and babies, not even because of the villains. I think the whole quirk singularity theory will be touched on later on in the series, possibly due to a child or a baby using their quirk that is so powerful and dangerous that it cannot be controlled. Now, babies are an extremely rare case. You know, it's rare for a baby to actually manifest their quirk as soon as they're born, so you don't really have to worry about a quirk baby per se. But a child that manifests their quirk and probably could manifest something that is so dangerous, or even that is so extremely powerful from a quirk that they had received from their parents, that it could be so uncontrollable to use. And that's really the point that I'm trying to get at with this video today, because you never know. I feel like Horikoshi would not mention something like that if it wasn't going to be touched upon in the later arcs or in the future of the My Hero Academia series. But what do you guys think? Could it be possible for a baby to kill someone by using their quirk? I mean, Present Mike made people's ears bleed just from crying. What's stopping a baby from killing someone? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, along with your thoughts on this little theory. I love all your feedback. But that is all I have for this video. If you enjoyed this video, then be sure to Detroit smash that like button below. And if you enjoy My Hero Academia content and would like to see more, then subscribe to the channel to join the Showbob's Hero Academia and become My Hero. Also, be sure to click that notification bell to never miss an upload. And don't forget to follow me at Showbobs5 on Twitter to get to know me more and talk about other anime/manga, or to continue talking about My Hero. With that out of the way, that is all I have for today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.